UNICEF has recently published a report measuring child poverty in Europe, where we identified by combining two different ways of measuring poverty using a child deprivation index and a relative poverty index, that poverty remains, child poverty and child well-being remains a huge challenge in Europe. What we see is that there are big differences between countries, even countries that have similar income levels, in terms of how well and how efficient they are protecting children from poverty and from the risk of social exclusion. So the key message of the report was policy matters. It matters how and what countries spend money on, and there's a lot that can be learned from countries that are more effective and more efficient at protecting children from poverty, and to transfer those experiences to those countries that are not doing as well. What also matters, and I think that's the second key message, is that we need to have more data. We need to have more data on what the situation of children really is like today. The latest data already goes back to before the crisis, so we don't really know how the austerity measures, how the crisis has really affected the children of today. We need more regular monitoring, we need more evidence-based discussions, and we need to support all those efforts in the Commission elsewhere that are going in the direction of having more in-depth, more analytical, more thematic and more longitudinal data on child poverty. It seems absurd that we can monitor what happens in financial markets on a daily basis. We don't know what happens to the children of Europe in real time. And I think another third or key message is that the impact of not acting and not eliminating child poverty, the impact of leaving children in conditions that are at risk, is not going to be refined within a border. So Europe has to act as its all. Europe has to also think what happens outside the borders, because child poverty and the result of it does not stop at any border.